I mean that if you made more effort, you may get a man to ask you out.
I don't want a man to ask me out.
You know, 80% of women who say they are too busy to have a relationship are really lonely, Audrey.
You know, I don't feel the need to date just to stay on the right side of a survey.
And it's bad for your skin.
What?
My skin is always better when I'm dating.
You're never not dating.
And just look at my complexion. You, on the other hand...
I, on the other hand, have stopped having this conversation. Oh my God, is this it?
It's an extraordinary townhouse with a total floor space of 9,000 square feet, not including the garden. May I ask what you do?
Depends on the occasion.
And your friend?
I'm just along for the ride.
This view of the dining room was recently featured in Manhattan Interiors magazine.
Oh, what was hanging there?
John Sargent. Yeah, Mr. Harrison has an amazing art collection. Too bad none of it comes with the townhouse. Now, if you follow me this way. Now, this ceiling was actually handcrafted by the great-grandson of Charles Thorpe.
That wasn't cheap.
I guess it pays to be the emperor of infomercials. Mr. Harrison made $30 million off the hair Houdini alone.
That much? Oh my God.
Now, if you follow me to the main bedroom.
No, what, Sarah? I don't think this is a place for you. It's kind of cramped.
Cramped?
Well, it was all I could think of. Besides, I had everything I needed. So, the sergeants in the dining room are gone. The cassette in the living room has been replaced by lithograph number 139 of 150 run. Over the grand piano is a framed poster of the East Hampton Film Festival, somewhat less valuable than the Sicily that was hanging there. And whatever those monstrosities are in the hallway, if they're Francis Bacon, I'm a Jimmy Dean sausage. Yes, sir. Mr. Harrison's scam is going to unravel, and I will get millions off him.
But for someone else. See, that's the part I don't get. Where's the pleasure?
Winning. Thanks for today, Mom.
Shh. Audrey, I've asked you not to use that word in public.
That two-faced, lying son of a bastard.
Mary, you know I don't like spouse bashing. This happens all the time. He may have hidden them, sold them. We'll find out. Luckily, I've dealt with Tom Hoffman, the opposing counsel, in similar situations. He's a good lawyer, but I'm wise to his game.
What does this mean? Is it bad?
No, it doesn't mean anything. It just means that your husband has hired a new attorney. That's all. His name is Daniel Rafferty.
I've never heard of him.
Me neither.
He's new in town.
This makes me nervous.
Oh, Relax. You have nothing to worry about. A new attorney who has never practiced in New York will never get up to speed this late in the game. Okay? You have nothing to worry about. I have never lost one of these. It's fine, it's okay. It's not a problem. It's okay, everything's okay. You're all right.
Okay.
Ready? That's Gary's new attorney. Audrey Woods. I'm representing Mrs. Harrison.
Audrey Woods.
Right. For Mrs. Harrison.
I've heard good things. That felt nice, by the way.
I realize you're just starting to familiarize yourself with the case, but I wanted to make you aware that... What?
You got a little right here.
Thank you. Anyway, as I was saying, it has come to our attention that certain assets accumulated during the marriage have not been accounted for. So I've come to what I believe is an accurate estimate of the missing...
Snowball. I don't settle.
I didn't mention settling.
Unless, of course, you'd like to give me, let me see. This. Which is what I'll earn for this trial, plus expenses. Then we've got something to talk about.
You must be joking.
Gave it a shot. Good luck. Miss Woods, is it? We done it? Good morning, good morning.
Good news, opposing counsel's insane.
All rise. Part 32 is now in session. Please be seated and come to order.
Judge Abramovitz, divorced. Horribly. Very tough on men.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Rafferty, I see you're back on the East Coast. I told you the California sun is hard on the skin.
Yes, but I did moisturize as per your instructions, Your Honor.
I'll hear opening arguments.
Your Honor, I would like to move for continuance. It has come to our attention that discrepancies exist concerning the reporting of assets, namely several valuable works of art.
May I interject, Your Honor? You mean, paintings, sculpture, that kind of stuff?
Exactly.
Paintings like this?
Actually, yes.
Like this, Sisley? Or this, Morisot? And what have we here? Oh, John Sargent. Yes, not my kind of thing. If I was him, I would have given them away too. Which is exactly what Mr. Harrison did. All of these, a while ago. Anonymously, of course, to a very prominent museum. I'm surprised that Mrs. Harrison didn't tell you about this, Miss Woods. See her signatures on the donation document? Oh, that reminds me, Your Honor, I'd like to move for a continuance. I've just been retained as Mr. Harrison's counsel, and I haven't had time to fully research all aspects of the case. For instance, I have a receipt here for 6 28-day stays at the Piney Woods Rehab Center for Mrs. Harrison's treatment of sexual addiction. I'd like to get to the bottom of that.
I'll give you 1 week.
Thank you, Your Honor.
6 months for for sexual addiction. My therapist was very good. We had to talk. It's not my fault that Mary Harrison has the IQ of a dinner plate. And I'd have found out that Harrison disposed of the art. I mean, that's why I asked for the continuance. It's just this Rafferty guy beat me to it.
You want him dead?
Mother.
I meant socially.
I don't know. I've never been up against anyone like him. He's very something. I can't tell if he just got lucky or he's really, really good.
Maybe he's both?
Thank you, Mother.
What are you eating?
Vegetables?
Is this Rafferty guy cute?
I didn't notice. Besides, he's not your type. He's old enough to drive.
Quick, Channel 6.
In court today, we're opening arguments in the divorce of Gary Gadget Harrison. Harrison
Channel
is being
6, Mom.
sued for... At stake, a reported $97 million. We caught up with Harrison's attorney, Daniel Rafferty, earlier today outside the courthouse.
Well, we do feel that Mrs. Harrison's monetary demands are outrageous. After all, it's Mr. Harrison's products that come with a money-back guarantee, not Mr. Harrison.
That's incredible. He just got into town. He's already working the press.
And you didn't notice if he's cute?
Call me later.
Quite frankly, after this morning's opening arguments, prenuptial will stand as agreed. Mrs. Harrison's case has about as much chance as a snowball in hell.
Okay, Mr. Rafferty. I accept. Why am I not surprised? Hello? Mr. Rafferty? Hello?
Very kindly stepping in at the last minute for Aaron Swedlin, one of New York's most successful attorneys. First in her class at Yale and partner at Katz, Cohen and Phelps, Audrey Woods.
Sorry. Small world, eh?
And another counselor kind enough to step in at the last minute. Some say there's method in his madness. Some say madness is his method. He's practiced in Chicago, Boston, Los Angeles. And I guess practice makes perfect because he's never lost a case. The late Daniel Rafferty.
Do you always look like an unmade bed?
Over the 10 years
Oh.
or so to get the New York bar.
You've either